Hello, everyone. We are so pleased so many of you could join us for this TikTok webinar. My name is Louisa, and I work as a digital specialist here at Zalster. I will be going through some TikTok statistics and best practices for Spark ads, as well as the two newest ad campaign formats.
Hi, my name is Anna, and I also work as a digital marketing specialist here at Zalster. And I will be going through the creative part today. I will talk about creative tips, creative structure, and add-ons. If you have any questions during the webinar, please feel free to write them in the chat, and we will do our best to answer them at the end. We will also email you this webinar after the completion, so you can access the information provided when needed.
So to start this webinar, let's have a look at some of the key statistics on what makes TikTok such a great social media platform to advertise on. Currently, there is over 1 billion users worldwide on the platform, and among those, 3.39 million are located here in Sweden. The majority of TikTokers are younger in ages, belonging to the Generation Z, also known as the trendsetters, and millennials. However, since TikTok is the fastest growing social media platform, we see a steady increase in the older generations as well. TikTok users are relatively evenly spread between the genders, with 55% women versus 45% men. Average time spent on TikTok is a staggering 95 minutes a day. This means that the average user spends over 1.5 hours scrolling in the feed, which gives your brand a great opportunity to be seen. Especially since, according to TikTok's own numbers, 42% of TikTokers claim to use the platform with full attention compared to 33% on other platforms. This most likely are related to that 61% of TikTokers have discovered a new brand on the platform and 92% have taken some type of action after viewing TikTok ad. As I mentioned, TikTok is the current fastest growing social media platform and is actually one of the few platforms that saw an increase in users during 2022. Worth mentioning is that TikTok is one of the newer platforms and therefore does not face the same user saturation of the market as, for example, Facebook and Instagram. An example of this growth is that TikTok users increased with 19% in Sweden during 2022, and the platform now sees an ad reach for 33% of all Swedish internet users. Although the platform is currently used by most as a source of content, younger generations claim to increasingly use TikTok as a search engine and complement to Google. In Generation Z, almost 40% of TikTok users claim to use TikTok for searching information. And as of now, TikTok is working on taking advantage of this by introducing search ads that will work similar to Google ads. However, unfortunately, we do not currently have a release date for search ads. So with all those numbers in mind, it's easy to think that TikTok is the perfect platform regardless, but is it really that easy? One important aspect to consider is who is your customer that you are trying to reach. TikTok is the perfect platform for those brands that either have a younger customer segment or aims to reach this segment. Although the platform users are increasing in older age group, the vast majority of users are still below 35 in ages. Related to this is also the type of product you sell. Since younger customers on average often have less disposable income than older customer segments, TikTok have seen that products within the $20 to $30 range performs the best. However, that does not mean products with higher price points are not suitable for the platform. Just to be aware and adapt the ad strategy and expectations accordingly. TikTok is the optimal platform for e-commerce, targeting private consumers, as most social media platforms are. But there is also several successful examples of ads for services such as education, food delivery, and bank and payment services. Another key determining aspect is the ability to create content in-house and/or work with content creators. As Anna will go into detail later on, the creatives are key on succeeding on the platform. And as will be said time and time again, make TikToks, not ads. It requires the ability to create content. We recommend to create content so you have the ability to switch out ads every 2 to 3 weeks, as we often see a drop in ad performance after this amount of time. So once you are on the platform and have an understanding of your target audience, the next step is ads. There are many different ad formats, and we'll be going through the best practice of Spark ads, as well as have a look at the 2 newest campaign format additions that was launched during 2023. The saying, make TikToks, not ads, is relevant regardless of ad format. However, Spark Ads is the true bridge between paid ads and organic content. If you're already active on the platform, you are probably using or have used Spark Ads. Here, we simply choose a well-performing organic TikTok video to sponsor, promoting the video to more viewers and adding an e-commerce website destination for the ad. This could be your brand's own videos or through collaboration with TikTok influencers. Since this ad format utilizes already existing videos, it is cost efficient and does not feel like an ad. Other benefits of using Spark Ads are that the original post receives all the views, often organically boost views on surrounding videos, and you have a character limit of 2,200 instead of as regular ads have. In different tests, we as advertisers have seen lower cost per click and higher click-through rates on Spark Ads, which is partly due to that Spark Ads are often perceived as regular TikToks by the consumers. In the beginning of 2023, the old collection ads format were phased out. Instead, TikTok launched in October 2022 TikTok Shopping Ads, that is a smarter, simplified ad format for e-commerce businesses that wants to advertise specific products and product catalogs. TikTok Shopping Ads creates the ability to create dynamic and personalized ads that will direct the customer to specific products on your website. TikTok Shopping Ads are still in beta version and only available for chosen businesses. Eventually, this format will offer all e-commerce businesses the ability to create a TikTok shop where you can direct your shopping ads traffic to instead of your website to make the customer purchasing journey even more seamless. This TikTok shop will work similar to Meta's Instagram shopping. As with all forms of dynamic ads, it's important to make sure that your pixel is set up correct and tracks events on your website. If you're unsure of pixel setups or wish to implement Conversion API, please feel free to contact our team of tech specialists. One of the newest additions to advertising on TikTok is Smart Performance Campaign, which is an end-to-end automation that leverages machine learning to optimize for best performance. In other words, AI will combine and test ad combinations and bid for the most effective creative combination, target group, and ad placement. If you are advertising on Meta, TikTok's Smart Performance Campaign is the TikTok version of Meta's Advantage Plus shopping campaign. The campaign format runs performance campaigns at scale while reducing the amount of manual steps needed to set up the ads. When setting up Smart Performance Campaign creatives, you have the option to choose either Spark ads or upload regular videos. And you cannot combine these two in the same campaign. However, something to keep in mind when using regular videos for ads in Smart Performance Campaign is that it requires between 3 and 30 creatives and up to 5 text copies. Since the algorithm tests different combinations to different audiences, you as an advertiser have less control of the final ad that the customer sees, unless you are using Spark ads since they remain the same. We recommend using Smart Performance Campaign as a complement to running other ad campaigns and use it to gather learnings of the customers, especially when entering new markets. However, as with all machine learning tools, Smart Performance Campaign perform better with larger amounts of data. Therefore, having a larger budget and the amount of traffic your website has is important to keep in mind when adopting the campaign formats. But regardless of campaign formats, creatives are the most important part of succeeding on TikTok. And Anna will now give you some useful tips and tricks on how to work with creatives.
Yes, thank you, Lovisa. So let's jump into the creatives. Lovisa mentioned the ad format Spark ads when you easily make your organic content into ads. This means that the organic content will be important from different aspects, partly because it will be used for advertisements, but also that the audience will interact with your organic profile. From our experience, it is therefore important that your organic profiles contains videos that generates legitimacy. Here is some tips from us to build trust and a presence on your profile. Start to create a profile with your brand as a name and your website in the bio. Add TikToks that build trust for your brand by adding people in them and make them break the fourth wall. Work with behind the scenes in all types of rooms, for example, from the office or from events. And also make product-focused videos. Showcase your specific products and variants with different designs, colors, and so on. And also post professional ads as well. Include high production campaigns just for a variation and mix up your content. And make some review TikToks. Add videos created by TikTokers and customers. And no production needed here. The more realistic, the better. So when we build legitimacy on our organic account, it's time to create even more ad content. So let's start with TikTok's own creative tips and best practices. As you all know, creatives are the most important factor which impact the performance of your ad campaigns. So when it comes to ads on TikTok, it's important to fit seamless together with the organic content, which is the goal of TikTok to maintain the experience for the users. So most important thing to consider when you're making your ad content is that ads on TikTok shouldn't interrupt, they should entertain. This means generating content that entertains, educates, and inspires without feeling misplaced on the platform. So next I will take you through 7 top tips on how to make your content perform better and fit the narrative on TikTok. So the number 1 is go full screen. Make sure your video making the full 9:16 aspect ratio. And number two is to make some noise, which is essential to the TikTok experience. And make sure to use either voiceover or music or mix them both into your content. You can always leverage that commercial music library, which is a music library for commercial use, which is available both for organic content and for ads. And number three is make it short and sweet. And TikTok found out that shorter videos actually perform better. So 21 to 34 seconds is the recommended sweet spot that you should be aiming when you're making your content. And number four is lo-fi works the best. On TikTok, you don't need a massive production. All you need is your mobile phone with your camera to get started. And really important to remember is that lo-fi does not equal low quality. And number five is show and tell. And what we mean here is that you should deliver your business messages in a way that aligns with a narrative. Include voiceovers or speech to text overlays that concretize your message. And number six are use trends to spark creativity. It's important to learn from trendy organic videos to get inspiration. You can explore directly in the app or explore TikTok Creative Center, where you can find trending videos, hashtags, and creators. And to the last point, collab with creators. They are the experts and they know how to make branded content shine. They can really help you to tell your story in an authentic way. There's also a marketplace for TikTok where you can find TikTok creators with different price points, where you can find your creator to collab with. Unfortunately, the marketplace is not available in Sweden yet. So when we have gone through the creative content, let's talk about the structure of your content. The key to good content is storytelling and structure. And to simplify, break down the structure down to three really clear phases: hook, body, and close. So the first phase is to create a hook that's conveying the value of the content in the first 2 seconds to the user. So the hook should really aim to create intrigue, anticipation, or build suspense. Let's have a look at three different types of hooks. The first one is based on suspense, which has been shown to increase the watch time. And the second one is based on surprise, for example, spoiling or saying something that the viewer is not prepared for. And the third one is to leverage an emotional connection. Open up, talk, and show things that people can relate to and make the audience become emotionally invested. And then we're moving on to the next phase, the body. And then once we hook the audience, you can deliver the body of the content. And if we have a look, we have three different types of body as well. So the first one is the aha moment. This can, for example, be a transformation or a before and after or a transition. And then we have the problem to solution. And these are found in, for example, tutorials and challenges. And the last one is journey. This is a more detailed and longer form content, and usually they take forms of guides, news, or episodic content. And finally, we have the close. You need to close a call to action that really shows what you want your audience to do. A strong CTA is fundamental to driving users, and our best practice is to use shop now or learn more. So these three are really simple structures that you can easily adopt into your brand story in an authentic way. And another thing to make your ad perform better is to add an interactive element called add-ons. Adding interactive elements is a really powerful way to boost brand engagement, your creative idea, and optimizing your opportunities on the platform. It can really be an extended part of your creative idea. On the right on the screen, you can see a map of all of the add-ons that are available right now. So On the left on the map, we have the standard add-ons that is created for lower funnel goals that are driving clicks and conversions. And on the right, we can see the premium add-ons that are great for brand building. So for example, if we look at the voting sticker, which is at the top of the interactive scale, it contributes to a greater number of engagement, but not of as high value. And if we have a look at the display card, for example, down to the left, this is like a visual customized card that pops up on your screen to be seen and goes more against a classic ad. This one stands out on the platform and drives clicks through eye-catching content. And to sum it up, it entirely depends what the goal of your ad is and what you want the audience to do. It is totally your choice, and add-ons are a tool available to increase the engagement.
So, to summarize, TikTok is one of few continuously growing social media platforms, and its users are highly engaged and invest a lot of time in TikTok. If you are a brand that have the ability to create content and aims to reach customers in the 18 to 35 age range, TikTok is a great platform to advertise on. Using Spark Ads has many benefits and is best practice to work with in different campaigns. Shopping ads is a great campaign format for showcasing products in a direct way, and smart performance campaign can generate many learnings. Keep the 7 creative tips in mind when creating TikTok creatives, and be sure to follow a winning creative structure, and you'll go from 0 to hero on TikTok. So we're going to answer the 2 questions that we have seen here in the chat during our presentation. So the first one is, how much budget do I need to succeed on TikTok? It's very hard to say a specific numbers, but in our experience with advertising on TikTok, we recommend at least 500 Swedish crowns a day in order to have the ad reach to actually collect enough data to make decisions. So on a monthly basis, that will be around 15,000 Swedish crowns. And this is what we would recommend as a minimum. And the second question is, I can't see shopping ads in my ads manager. Do you know why? Yes, unfortunately, shopping ads are still in beta version and only available to chosen businesses. So if this is something you're very interested in, we would recommend you to contact an agency like us at Zalster that have collaborations with TikTok and can help you access shopping ads. But they will be available for all e-commerce businesses in the future, like I mentioned earlier. So we just want to thank you all for joining our TikTok webinar, and thank you for today. And you are free to reach out to us if you have any questions or want to have a discussion regarding your brand on TikTok. Thank you.
Thank you so much.